Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. We are still moving forward with the Stranger Things episodes. This is going to be season 4 episode 2. Real quick, I wanted to get into some things about episode 1. So, I think it's very interesting that 11 does not have her powers, because now I feel like this is going to be her discovering who she is without her powers. Who is the 11, or Jane, which is her name? Who is she without her powers? She's going to have to learn how to be strong without her powers. And what she's going through in the school and whatnot is things that a lot of people have to go through. And they, unfortunately, unlike 11 would not have powers to help them through. They would have to learn how to cope and deal with certain issues and communicate and things of that nature to get through those hurdles through school and learn how to deal with certain types of people that, might be unfavorable or mistreat you and whatnot. So this is going to be interesting, seeing how she navigates regular life without her powers. Now, I'm hoping her powers do come back, but I want to see how strong she can be by just being her, without the added factor of superpowers. I do feel bad for her and Max and even Lucas. I feel bad for Lucas because he seemed to be going through a similar thing. When I was in school, I knew this girl. She wanted to be with the popular crew so bad, and she would sacrifice her own dignity almost, like give up her seat at lunch to them and stuff like that, so that she could fall in with the popular crew. So he's dealing with popularity issues, wanting to be with the popular crew, but also still wanting to be friends with, the people that he grew up with, the friends that he already have. And there's a sort of identity crisis type thing going on there. I feel bad for him because I want him to know that he can still be on the basketball team and still have, popular friends outside of his normal friend group without sacrificing his friendships with Mike and Will and Dustin. And, I feel bad because he was begging everybody to come to his game, and none of them were there. And this is the time when he actually got a chance to be in the game, and he got the winning shot, and none of his friends were there for him. I understand they had other obligations, you know what I mean? But I think what's going to happen is he's going to fall in line with the popular crew, but eventually he's going to know where his true friends are, where real friendships lie. And I don't think he's ever going to desert Mike and the gang. So, I feel bad for him because, he just wants to be treated a certain type of way, and with the type of things that they're into, he can't be treated that way. And it's crazy because you shouldn't have to feel that way, like you have to conform and change who you are and the things that you like to be treated well. But is it really being treated well? Because these people are only treating you a certain type of way because they think that you like these things, and it's not actually true. You know what I mean? Like, he might actually like certain type of things that the popular kids like, but it's not true to who he is. So, do I want somebody to like me because I'm faking it and not being true to who I am? Or do I want somebody to like me for being genuinely, unapologetically myself? Am I making sense? I don't know. But everybody's going through stuff. I feel terrible for Max. She's going to be dealing with the loss of her brother for a long time. And I saw in somebody else's reaction, they was questioning, didn't her brother treat her like crap and stuff like that? Yeah, but at the end of the day, that was still her brother. And, people fight with their siblings all the time. It doesn't mean that they don't love them. And we grew to know why Billy behaved in the way in which he behaved. Hurt people hurt people. At the end of the day, he was just an abused boy. You know, he looked like a man, but at the end of the day, he was only in high school. He was still a boy. And he was being treated like crap and being abused by his father. So, you know, he took his anger and frustrations out on other people. So by the end, we grew to love Billy, but by the time we understood him, it was already too late. You know what I mean? So, of course, she is dealing with the death of her brother and misses him, and she's just not handling it very well. That was her brother at the end of the day. But the cheerleader girl, was her name Chrissy? Now, is she pregnant or bulimic? Because at first I thought she might be pregnant because it looked like she was coming out of the counselor's office and it looked like she was crying. And then later on we see her throwing up in the bathroom. So I thought, okay, maybe she was in the counselor's office because she was talking to the counselor about a positive pregnancy result. And maybe that's why she's throwing up. But then they put in the part about her mother making comments about her body, calling her a fat pig. And, oh, I'm going to take this dress in or this outfit in. You'll be able to fit it. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's bulimic. Or she could be both. She could be a bulimic with an eating disorder caused from the trauma that her mother put her through, that just found out that she's pregnant and thinks she's going to get fat from the pregnancy. And so she might be grappling with both of those things. I don't know. But whatever it was, she's dead now. I don't think there's no coming back from that. And is Eddie, is that his name? Is he going to get blamed for her death? It reminded me of Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, when Tina, was that her name? Got murdered by Freddy and then her boyfriend got blamed for it. I feel like he's going to get blamed for that now. And I really like him. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Also, in the beginning of the episode, I don't think that was 11 who caused all those deaths. I don't think 11 killed all those people, but I can't be sure. It just seems so out of character for her. I don't think she was responsible for that. Let's jump into this episode. Stranger Things Season 4, Episode 2. He didn't make it through. Because if he made it through, he would be in the Upside Down, right? But maybe he survived the blast and the Russians took him. He must have ran. Now, she saw them go in the house together the night before. So she's probably going to think he's responsible. He didn't do that.
Holy mother.
I feel so bad for him now. He done got dragged into this shit. How do you explain that? I would have ran too. And he already had problems with the law. And he probably known as the drug dealer in town.
I handpicked those for you in Hawkins. I know you like yellow, but now I'm kind of realizing that it's too much yellow. Hey, how you doing?
That was a weird hug.
Hey. What's that?
It's nothing. It's just this painting I've been working on.
He painted it for you, probably. Give it to him.
Yeah, this is kind of awkward.
Yeah, it is very awkward. Come on now. I mean, show Will some love too, please.
The most fun place in Lenora. They have skating and games.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Are your friends gonna meet us there?
Will has a
What friend?
You know,
Will has a thing for Mike.
Angela.
you'll meet them. I promise. Just not today. I want today to be about me and you.
I mean, don't exclude Will because Mike, you guys are supposed to be his friends as well. Benny's Burgers. Damn, it's just an abandoned hangout spot now. Oh, come on, Lucas. You've been drinking with these fucking kids.
Similar concerns to us: grief, shock, disbelief, anger.
But why her? Why Chrissy?
How can so many
How is she connected?
follow once peaceful town?
You seem like a nice girl, too. Papa is a strong motherfucker. Y'all know how to roller skate? I wish I knew how to roller skate, man. I never learned. It looked like fun. I don't like how Will is like third wheeling.
Have fun, okay?
But the 11 and Mike are not even including him. They're like off on their own and he's just third wheeling. I don't like that, yo. Oh, God. This girl's gonna blow 11's cover. 11 acting like she's so cool, like she come here all the time.
But it seems like the snitch has a boyfriend.
I told you spring break's gonna be fun.
She didn't snitch on you, first of all. The teacher already suspected you because you keep doing stupid shit. 11's gonna have to whoop this girl's ass. Ain't no way around it.
He hurt Chrissy?
You didn't do shit.
Did he hurt Chrissy?
Hey man, you alright? Jason, what happened? Where are you going? Is everything good? What did they say? Are they gonna call our parents? Jason!
Now is he gonna go see if he can find Eddie and hurt Eddie because he think Eddie hurt Chrissy? I'm not liking the way this is going, man. This is a mess. We have an upset white boy. Everybody needs to be afraid.
How many phones do you have?
2. Why?
Technically 3 if you want keys in the back.
Yeah, 3 works.
Freddy Krueger.
What are you doing?
This season so far is very reminiscent of Nightmare on Elm Street.
What are you doing, man? Setting up base of operations here.
Base of operations?
Stop, get off of that. I need it.
Need it for what?
Looking up Eddie's friends' phone numbers.
Oh, Eddie. Your new best friend, Eddie, you think is cooler than me because he plays your nerdy game?
Yes.
Look at Steven jealous because Dustin got a new best friend.
Can I know you?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Actually, I do know you. You're Fred Benson. You killed that kid last year.
What?
And put a scar in your face.
What the hell?
You're a murderer just like you are. Everyone who knows it. Murderer. Murderer.
All right there?
What?
I said you were right, kid. You're looking a little peaked.
Whoa. Tell her what you saw.
Casual. Yeah.
You should tell her what you saw.
Sorry.
She been through some shit too, but you don't know that, but yeah, that was crazy.
It's an acceptance letter to Lenora Community. That's where I'm going. I know. But you're going to Emerson with Nancy.
No, he's not.
What was I supposed to do? Not lie. Not lie. Yeah. Not lie. Yeah. So I just tell her the truth.
Yes.
No, because if I told her the truth, then she'd just throw her dreams out the window to come out here and be with me. And I can't take that. Like,
This is why we talk and we communicate and we discuss these things. This is a part of being grown up.
Angela, this is Mike, my boyfriend. Angela, pleasure.
Heard a lot about you. It's really cool to finally meet some of Jane's friends.
Friends?
Stop being a sucker, 11. You fought monsters. Fuck these bitches. They only human. Oh, hell no. No, everybody need their ass whooped. That bitch.
Didn't you see the sign, dummy? No food or drinks on the ring.
Nah, I have to beat that bitch ass. I take that skate off and beat her over the head with it. I hope 11 get her powers back. Just in time to take some vengeance out on these motherfuckers. They better leave her alone before she go full carry on these motherfuckers.
The cops, they say Chrissy went to him to buy drugs.
Drugs? No.
That's what I said. Chrissy would never touch this shit. And they wouldn't even show her parents her face. Look, I don't know what this freak did to Chrissy, but he did something sick.
Probably sacrificed her. Bring her blood
Oh
to the
my
devil. I
God.
just Satanists do that shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's this cult he's in.
Hellfire isn't a cult.
It's just a D&D club.
I mean, it's been happening all over the country. It's like an epidemic.
Yeah, we heard about that shit. It's real.
So now y'all gonna go on a manhunt after somebody and y'all don't even know what's going on. Lucas, you can't be a part of this. They're turning into a vigilante group.
Let's go on some freak! For Chrissy!
So they think that he killed somebody and they think it's okay for them to go after and possibly hurt him or kill him. So what makes that different than the person y'all hunting? They gonna fuck with everybody in the group probably. It's not a fucking cult.
It can be super overwhelming for these people.
Yeah, it can be. What are you doing?
A light bulb just went off.
We don't need your last name. 12 Ricks already have accounts here. That's a lot of Ricks. So let's narrow it down. Rick Alderman's latest rentals are Annie and Dumbo. What are the chances our drug dealers have family?
Nope, not him. Damn, Robin, you smart.
16 candles.
She was the one who cracked the last code.
Rick Lipton, Fast Times at
Richmond High, Cheech and Chong, it's him.
Nice dreams. Cheech and Chong's up in smoke.
Bingo.
It's him.
Spelled with a T. 2121 Holland Road.
That's up by Lover's Lake.
We gotta get to Eddie before this fucking vigilante gang get to Eddie.
You think you know who might have done this?
You ever hear the name Victor Creel?
Who the hell is that? Don't you go into those fucking woods.
You're too young. But back when I was a kid, everybody knew the name Victor Creel. Took their eyes,
Oh shit.
cut them right out. That poor girl I found this morning.
She didn't have no eyes.
Exact thing. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe he broke out.
Victor Creel is still alive?
They locked him away in Penhurst Asylum. Yeah, as far as I know, he's still there. That is, unless he broke out. Like that, what's his name, the white mask, killed the babysitters.
Michael Myers?
Oh shit.
Yeah, Michael Myers. He asked me, Victor's like that. He's a real boogeyman.
That sent chills up my spine. But what's the name is next because now he's seeing the clock. Before Chrissy saw the clock, it also came to her about something that happened in her past, and it scared her. Same thing happened to him. It brought up something that he did in his past, or something that affected him from his past. That car accident. Now he's seeing the fucking clock. It's like the clock kind draws these people to it.
Murderer! Murderer! Murderer!
Oh, that reminds me of this movie called The Uninvited.
She's mad at Enzo. Calls him a muso.
Muso.
It's slang.
For what?
Literally, muso translates to trash or garbage. It's like pig here, often directed at cops.
Cops?
Or guards. Joyce, where you going?
The bank. Gonna get Enzo his damn money. And we are getting Hopper back.
I love her.
You should have told me she was having trouble. Well, I didn't know they were gonna be here, Mike. Yeah, but you knew that she was having trouble for like a year.
Don't blame me. 11 should have told you the truth. It wasn't my place to do that.
And I've been a total third wheel all day. It's been miserable.
Yep.
I'm so sorry if I wasn't smiling. Yeah, whatever, man.
These are the battles you're gonna have to learn how to fight without superpowers. You're a fucking superhero, 11. You saved the world more than once. Fuck these people. You need to embrace who you are. The fuck? Come on now. They're gonna make her turn into a villain. This is a villain origin story. Go out there and slap the shit out of her.
Angela!
Slap her.
Uh-oh.
Punch her in the face.
Upset.
You ruined my day.
Oh no! Did we embarrass you?
Slap her. Remember who you are. You fought monsters. This is only a fucking person. That's right. Beat the shit out of her. Beat the shit out of her with that skate. Go full carry on these bitches. Revenge time.
Angela!
Yeah, bitch. And I don't feel bad about it.
Okay? Oh my God. Oh my God, what are we doing? You're okay, you're okay.
Fuck that bitch. Now her parents gonna try to press charges. Now I'm gonna have to go to jail and shit. Fuck her. Stop fucking with people.
Hell, what did you do?
I knocked the shit out of her. That's what the fuck I did. You can't keep fucking with people, pushing them into a corner and don't expect them to bite. The fuck? You back me into a corner, bitch, if you want. At the end of the day, she just a sucker down there crying. Fuck her.
Steve'll get him with his oar.
I know you think you're being funny, Henderson, but considering the fact that everyone in this room has nearly died about 100 times, personally, I don't find it funny.
Eddie! It's me. It's Dustin.
Eddie done seen some shit.
This is
He ain't taking
Steve.
no chances.
Gonna hurt you.
Are you in a fucking grave? This is just a nightmare. You're dead. You're dead.
It would almost look like dust.
Ew, the way his skin is moving is making my skin crawl. Oh. That is terrifying. That's a terrifying shot. This is some Pennywise shit.
You know, I tried to.
It's It Chapter 3.
She couldn't move. It was like she was in a
Another world.
trance or something. Or under a spell. A curse. Feckless curse.
Then I say it. Ah! 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 Why? Is his head turned around the other way? You said I want you to join me, but
Undead creature.
you're killing them. Is he like absorbing? How are they joining him? Because he's killing them. Is he like absorbing them or something? I don't know what's happening. Them tentacles thing remind me of fucking the Matrix. Y'all gotta stop playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's like Dracula out there. Yo, that's crazy. That was crazy. All right. I'm so glad 11 knocked the shit out that girl. I don't care. She deserved it. Like I was saying, the Dungeons and Dragons game has something to do with this. I don't know if it's just used as symbolism to show us what kind of monsters we are going to be seeing that season, or if by playing Dungeons and Dragons they're actually summoning something. But either way, the D&D game definitely has something to do with this whole thing. You know, it helps them either prepare for it, or it is actually summoning some shit. Feel bad for Will. Clearly he is feeling left out. Now Mike, I understand Mike is growing up, and you know 11 is his girlfriend, you know they like each other, they go together, whatever, but he's gonna have to learn how to maintain his friendships and his romantic relationship. Okay, you can have both. There are a lot of people that are like this in life. So I've had experiences where like a friend of mine will get a boyfriend, and then her whole world becomes about this person. And everything she does is about him and it's fuck everything else. And then when that relationship crumbles and falls apart, then she want to come back to her friends. I'm not here for you when it's convenient to you. You know what I mean? Friendship is much like a relationship. I mean, it's a type of relationship, but it's a lot like a romantic relationship. You know? You have to find that balance. Him and Will was best friends before 11 came along. And then 11 came along and he totally forgot about Will. I mean, you've only called him a few times since you've been gone. He's feeling like he's feeling like he's lost his friend. Okay? Now I understand that painting that Will was painting was for Mike, but when it came time to give it to him, he just couldn't do it. I understand he has some feelings for Mike. I mean, it's pretty clear. There's some other feelings that Will has for Mike other than friendship. But at the same time, it feels as though Mike does not value that friendship anymore. And it's hard. You know what I mean? Maybe they are growing apart. Friends do grow apart. People grow up. They change. They find out who they are, what type, you know, who they want to be in life. And it might not mesh with the friends that they had as children. You know, people grow up and they grow apart. I don't know. I just feel bad. It feels like there's a strain on their relationship. It's been there since last season. And, you know, I don't know. I do know that Will, when 11 is getting picked on, is no fucking help at all. And maybe it's because he also used to get picked on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, 11's going to have to learn how to fight these battles of life, because these won't be the only battles that she's going to run into. She's going to have to learn how to fight these battles without powers, because not every battle requires super powers. But at the same time, girl, remember the bad bitch that you are. You are a fucking superhero. You fought monsters and saved the world. That is one girl. Knock her on her fucking ass. I mean, I get it. I get it. When there's a popular girl and she got a whole team of motherfuckers backing her, it's hard. Because I was picked on a little bit in school, and it was always some bitch who had a whole crew of bitches behind her. But, you know, you can only push somebody so far into a corner before they start swinging. They're going to fight back eventually. You have to hit the one in the crowd with the biggest mouth. You have to take out the alpha. Now, this might make them want to retaliate and pick on her even further, even go further with the bullying, or they might back off. If they go further on with the bullying and she somehow get her powers back, she might go full carry on these motherfuckers. Leave people the fuck alone. The stress, honey, the stress of being a high schooler and being a growing teenager, she's going to have to this is a trial period. She's going to have to go through these trials. Everybody goes through it. It's different for everybody, but everybody has to go through it. Everybody. So let's jump into episode 3.